What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a little bit something different. I have been collecting plants for a while now, and I think it's safe to say I have a lot. So I'm going to do a tour of my whole plant, starting with string of bananas. I love plants so much. I have 37 of them, including my dad and my mom's house. So I'm just going to be giving you a tour of my dad's house's plants, and then, well, I'll do a tour of my mom's. So let's get started with the video. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see more plant-related things, animal-related things, just things in general. Let's get on with the video. The first thing I'm going to say is that all of these plants that I have, I have propagated from other cuttings that I've found at other places. So I'm not technically stealing plants, I'm technically stealing a cutting of the plant so that I can grow another plant from that cutting. So let's start with the arrowhead plant. Arrowhead plants are one of my favorite plants because they're so easy to take care of, and they let you know when when they need water or they're too wet. Their leaves will start to turn yellow, and just look at their beautiful leaves. They look so pretty with the white and the green. These are like my favorite plants ever, and I really wanted one, but they're pretty expensive, so I just found a couple of cuttings at my ice cream truck. Very beautiful. This is one of my favorites. And now I'm going to show you my peperomia frost. These are so pretty. They grow to be like my shoulder width, and you can hang them, and they're so beautiful. These are also one of my favorite plants. You can see the new little buds starting right there. Now I have some snake plants propagating. I have this little guy, this snake plant, and this little guy. Let me show you up close. So this one is just a normal snake plant, the normal breed. Oh no. They have not gotten roots yet. They will start to grow roots from here and then get new little leaves coming from the bottom up. And then that's when you're supposed to propagate them and put them in jars. Put them in soil. And this one should be getting roots soon. It's been in there for about a week now. I'll keep you posted on that. And then this one, I actually just potted this 30 minutes ago. These little tiny cuttings I found at a brewery, and this is one of my favorite plants. It's beautiful. The succulent type is a burro's tail. It's a breed of burro's tail, but it's not an exact burro's tail. It's different. And then let's move on to the ones that I have on my other shelf. So I have this little guy. This is a jade plant. The cutting has came off of one of my bigger jade plants that are in the living room. I'll go and show you that later. And then this little pothos that I found in this little owl jar. I love owls. They're my favorite animals. And all of these little leaves are going to grow up to be a gigantic pothos. I have a gigantic pothos at my mom's house. I will show you that later. And this is also one of my favorite snake plants. I just got this one, and this one is about to be ready to be watered. You can tell by the soil is super dry. I'll actually probably water on camera for you guys. And then this is an inch plant. It's a hanging inch plant. I actually put this together from a bunch of inch plants that I found at the back property that me and my family have. This is very pretty. It's gonna grow a lot fuller later. That's another little snake plant, and that's one I have to water. It's actually been dead for a while. My mom gave that one to me. She thought that I could save it, but it was already really bad, so they've all died. But I will water that one soon. I think I will be able to get this one to look a lot healthy like that one, but that's gonna take some time. So now, going into the bathroom. I have a bunch of these little tiny succulents that I'm propagating. You can see they're very pretty. They've got that little tiny thing, the little tiny leaves with the with the little roots. Some of them get roots before they get flowering, or some do the opposite. This one's white. Sometimes it's very rare to see white succulents growing on these guys. And then I also have these little ones. I need to put these in a pot, but right now, I got these last night, so right now they're just right here because it's freezing outside. And then this guy is a type of philodendron that I found at a place. It is in water right now. You can see some roots starting to form. Very beautiful. Just gonna put that back in there. And then this one is actually propagating. I took off all of the other leaves from there so that it could grow bigger. And then here we have more succulent little guys. I love just the look, the aesthetic look of the beautiful succulent roots in glass jars. Now I'm gonna show you some of my others. My all-time favorite plant is this. This is a string of bananas. I also have a string of pearls, string of a million hearts, string of turtles, and well, that's it. I'm trying to collect all of the string ofs. This is like the most beautiful one I think I own. It's so beautiful and it's so easy to propagate. It's like the best thing ever. Those are all of my plants at my dad's house. So why don't we go and put those little succulent propagating guys in some soil. So come on, let's go do it. Since we're still inside, I thought that we would just water my snake plant and then we can go and do the succulents. So let's go ahead and water this. Just put it in your sink. Oh no, that just dropped. Put it in your sink and I will show you how to water. Many people think that over watering is how much you put. Like they literally just water it that much and then they don't water it again for like another month. But that is not how you water. You have to dunk that thing. But then you also have to let it drain or else it could get root rot. And you don't want water to sit in the very middle of the snake plant. So what you're gonna do, you're going to do it around, but it's kind of difficult sometimes just because it's always right there. But the most important thing is just to make sure that before you go put it on a shelf that you dry off the leaves. So that should be good. Just let it drain for a little bit. We can let this one drain. And now let's just dry the leaves really quick. Just grab a little bit of toilet paper. I don't have any napkins in my bathroom right now, and I don't want to go get them, so just make sure, because that can cause rotting in the leaves, so you can never be too safe with making sure that it doesn't rot like that. So let's go take these outside and put them on some succulent propagating guys over there. And then I have this little tray that's meant for the bottom of a bigger one of these pots. But I'm just going to use those for the succulents because it's just it's shallow. And the soil will easily dry out before I spritz it with some water. So let's go ahead and get some soil. Sorry, the camera's a little bit moving around. It's just kind of hard to hold it right now. I don't have the best camera system, but I'm gonna get one soon. Oh no. I just want to feel it, not to the full top of it, but just enough. And then you can just spit the rest back into the bag. Let's just pat it down a little bit. Now you're gonna take your succulents and just gonna put them on there. That way, when they start to grow bigger roots, that they will get into the soil so that it'll start to grow bigger. Once the roots hit the soil and realize that it's on soil, they'll grow a lot bigger. You can kind of just like put them in, kind of make a little nest for them. That way they know that they're in soil. I love how I'm talking to them like they're like people. Well, they aren't they? They're alive. They're very pretty. And like people. And then you can kind of sprinkle some on the leaves. The leaves will decompose before the new life will grow bigger. So then we're just gonna bring this inside. It's actually raining. It's slightly sprinkling. It's like 48 degrees outside, which is which is pretty cold for Florida, because Florida the lowest we usually get is like, well, it can get pretty low, but not really in fall because it's not even winter yet. Let me just get the door. See you back in my room. Just put it on my shelf now. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was very fun creating. I will make more plant stuff related like this because I'm very obsessed with plants. Let's go put this on the shelf. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed it a lot. I think it was really fun to make. I hope to do it again. And I have more plants that I need to show you at my mom's house. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Subscribe, like to this channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.